must be on my way.
That's this guy.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. I wouldn't have looked to a drow for help, but I'm grateful all the same. I'm Zevlor. Well met. I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove.
Why not?
Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve. There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters. I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't even see me. You, though? I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place.
Ooh, yeah.
Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Sure.
Really? We're messengers now.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, we won't make it to the city. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Oh, and if it's of any concern, you're brave to walk around without hiding your heritage. I'll make sure everyone knows that you helped us at the gate.
Cool, thanks. There we go. Emerald Grove. Is there anything up here we can steal? No. We can't get out there and start stealing, okay. Let's look to the thing. This is the grove, I'm guessing. So if I click here, we'll make our way there. There we go. The Hollow.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about our lives, our futures.
Refugees, adventurers, and even a drow. No one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long. I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day. We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
You just said the region's overrun by monsters, they won't survive by themselves.
As I said, it's a drastic measure. But the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone. I pray no goblin arrow has grazed you. Nettie could put you to rights. She should be with the others in the inner chambers. But I doubt she'll be taking on new patients. The grove will be locked down soon.
What are you selling?
Some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Okay. Oh, we could take a... Right, money is this little shieldy icon, I guess. Throw everything we don't need in here.
Calm down, please.
I won't leave them behind.
You're going to get us killed.
How about a bone? Oh, flute. I'm just selling every damn thing. Speed. Nice. Ooh. 75 gold. Hang on a minute, isn't that gold? Shut up. Don't want to talk about it. Right, what we got on here? Anything we can that's gonna be good? Game with dexterity, saving throws, and checks.
This is about your precious Baldur's Gate.
I care about
Game with
our
dexterity.
lives.
No, you just care about your stupid apprenticeship.
Take that back. Right now.
I don't think there's anything I want in here. Maybe the healing potions. Whoa! Oh, alright, alright. Okay. Simple toxin. Okay.
We don't even know these people.
That doesn't matter.
Oh!
Of course it does. You would choose strangers over us.
That's not what I said.
Can we stop shouting? No?
Let's put that back. Oh, cause if we split this. Oh, alright. Let's put another. Nice. Right, so.
Sylvanus, guide your path.
Okay, so buying is not as easy as, say, other games I'm
I
used
won't leave
to.
them behind.
You're going to get us killed. We're no warriors.
What's going on here?
We can't just leave. They're kin.
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must leave for Baldur's Gate at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay. These people aren't fighters. We can help.
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
And easy. We got this. Well. Whoops.
No. This place is a death trap. Let us leave. Immediately. Or would you deny your brother here his chance at fortune in Baldur's Gate?
You know, that money could go towards a spiffy new outfit for your apprenticeship.
Thurgan. Fine. Give it here. If we survive, it'll make for a good story, I suppose.
Thank you, Roland. And thank you, friend.
Nailed it. Right, let's speak to this guy.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
You're an
Right,
idiot.
over here.
Swing and swing and...
Children! The Blade of Frontiers. What a thrill for the children.
They're tough kids. Smart, too. The future's in good hands.
Oh, it's this guy.
Go on. Give me a best shot. Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Well met.
The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours.
Another one.
You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship. Doomed to shed our skin and become a lithid, or so the stories go. But we haven't sprouted any tentacles. Not yet, anyway. Could just be good luck. I'm not so...
Your minds collide once more. Will chases the fiend ignited with rancor. She is an infernal war devil. A threat to the living. Evil incarnate.
Shit! You saw her. Advocatus Diaboli.
Advocatus Diaboli. A devil's advocate. A champion in the blood war between diabolical forces and demons.
Her name is Karlak, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill.
I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her.
She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
Looking for kill this vision.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Sweet.
A splendid plan. We'll talk more there.
You're an idiot.
And again. Swing and swing and... Oh!
Let's go talk to Cal. Cal Kestis. We use the stairs.
Lee and Roland would never admit it, but they take an arrow for the other. Also stab each other. Not sure what'll come first. Thanks for cutting in. There might have been more than words if you hadn't.
Okay. So we've got another bar person.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl?
Yeah.
Best to fill your belly now, while we still can. Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
Cool. I'd receive wool. Vodka. So I'm looking for here.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Yeah, might as well.
Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
Drink the potion.
You down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught dabbling with a dryad. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him to a pot of boiling oil. But worry not. I fixed him up, and depending on the lighting, he looks good as new. My point is, whatever ails you, I promise I've seen worse.
And check out this.
Doesn't add up about this one. Don't tell her anything.
What is it, Petal? What's wrong? As you wish, Petal. Now, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
Okay, what we got? 46 souls.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends.
I want all your gold.
True.
No.
I'd die if I met Leroic and reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them.
We're 4 each. Come on. I'll make a bit of gold out of you. Seriously? You gonna dick me like that? Alright, get out of here.
Take care now, sweetie.
No traps, please.
Yeah, I'm stealing from you. Alright, we got standing torch. Turn it off.
I miss my forge.
I'll talk to the guards.
Turn this one off as well.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
Don't you know how fuel bills are massive?
Boy.
Too late! Looking at you is painful enough.
If it ain't the friendly drow. Thought you were with the goblins when you showed up at the gate. Glad you weren't. You fight well. Not like them bloody tieflings.
You thought well too?
My crew are full of holes. Now I'm gonna take the blame for leading the goblins here. And losing track of the bloody druid.
Where did the goblins come from?
Alcin. He's a leader around these parts. Or was. We've got a contract to track down some relic, and he wanted in on the job. Eyes lit up when he heard about it. Didn't work out though. Goblins got him when we were turning tail. He's either digging latrines or boiling in a cookpot by now. Job's all yours, if you got a death wish. There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a relic supposedly buried round these parts. But gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple where the goblins jumped us. I'd give you the map and wish you a happy funeral, but my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own todger. Goblins made sure to the fat old chunk. All I've got's the contract. It'll show you where we turn back, if you feel like dying.
Yes.
Don't thank me. I'll be well on my way to Baldur's Gate when you die. A while after this.
Get back, kid. I already told you I don't have it. How stupid are you?
Die.
What's going on up here?
Reeking of this place. I'll never.
Only gonna ask you one more time, boy. Hand over my locket.
I don't have your ugly locket. I've never seen it before.
Hand it over or I'll slap the teeth out of your head. You threatening me?
Yep. Ooh, need 10. Oh, come on. Easy. Don't hit kids.
You don't understand. The kid stole my locket. He... Oh, the hell's with this? These little devils get away with everything because of coddling bastards like you. You'll get yours someday. I hope I get to see it.
Maybe you will, but personally, I doubt it. See you around.
Right, now I want to kick the kid's head in.
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Okay, so now we need to go to... Yes. Where are we? We are... Yeah, so... Go here. So that's this way. Shabby door. Makeshift prison.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arka. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. I'm not afraid. Chosen by the Absolute, I am. I'm blessed.
Oh, bless you, all right.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too?
No, I'm gonna kill you.
Move!
12. Nice.
Cannon would hate me for this, but he's not here. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
I don't.
Can't say I understand that. Not sure I want to.
It's all right, Arka. Let's go.
Oh, didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me? Another drow. She's one of my best mates. Thought you might work for her.
Nope.
Get me out of here, and I'll take you to meet her and the rest of my tribe. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. You won't regret it, promise. I'm
So,
gonna bite the heads off your kids. And
who are we gonna have to talk to for that?
your dogs.
That slot. Nice brazier. Let's talk to this person here.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Where are my boots?
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come?
Let's go.
I'm just sad and bored.
Having fun with your new goblin friend? Bet you aren't.
Never get the smell out of my clothes.
I told you. Not now.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
Go!
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we?
20 minutes.
Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way we diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Great.
The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The
Who is it?
specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Okay, I'm gonna need details.
Say no more on the matter. Not now, anyway. Just trust me when I say it's all of vital importance. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Yeah, where do we find them?
As luck would have it, Faerun is full of them, though I do feel obliged to point out that items of power tend to be in the hands of the powerful. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Yeah.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. I know the allure magic artifacts hold. I understand their value and their power. All this to say, I understand the sacrifice I ask of you. But if I may be so bold, it's for a very good cause indeed. I hope I can count on you.
Okay.
Just use the target practice. You quit in the middle of your shift.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
What we got then? Nothing of use, I don't think. I haven't got a lot of money anyway.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it.
We'll get
But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Me too.
Don't.
Hell's take me.
Right. Okay.
Swing and swing and parry.
We went that way. So if we go this way and then this way. Let's go here, see if we can go through this door. Shabby wooden doors.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Is that everything?
Ooh. I'll take. Thank you. Who are you? Okay, how do we get into this stupid thing there? Probably over here?
It's something only I know. Make one up.
Oh, down here.
Please, let us through.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragri! Feversham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Budget.
Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Oh, shut up.
Keep back. Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Sweet.
Ah, I do wish I could understand you.
Who's this guy?
You there! Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came?
Yep.
You saw them up close?
Yes.
A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Go. Ask your questions.
Glory. Now then.
Oh, the reporter.
How would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins? I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Wasn't that dragon?
Witnesses failed to notice the obvious dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Right.
Ah, but is superstition all? These goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to door roll.
Wait, why the dragon? Yes.
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Not wrong. Take a seat.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you
Go have a look in the vase. So I can't go. Crack, Elwyn. So it's this one.
Speak.
What you said to bed?
She needs to know. You do not.
Alright. Oh, here we go. 10. Come on, we don't need a 7. Boom!
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Korga every
and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees and we will be safe.
She's wrong?
Perhaps not. But that does not make it right.
True.
Only Master Halsin can stop this. I pray my bird returns with news of him. If not, I fear for my people. I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Korga will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
Okay, we out of here. This Korga. Tough it. Let's go talk to the sleeping bear. Oh. Nice. Oh, cat gals this way. Through this door, I'm guessing. Emerald Grove, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl, you mean parasite?
She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks.
Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Oh, this is gonna be tough. Oh.
You intrude on the circle. You intrude on my mind. More proof that outsiders must never be trusted.
The snake's hiss of approval reveals its intentions. Should the child struggle, it is poised to strike.
Fair words. Child, take to the others word of my grace. Sif, Tila, to me.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin would...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okie dokie.
Hate.
I didn't...
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader. Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin called, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Korga back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If you're looking for, I could do it.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home. Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Yuki?
Come, Silver. Stay close.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least. in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
What?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage. Positive. You can trust me on that.
Better something to do with that artifact.
They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Nice.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Must I?
Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet.
What will you do if you actually manage to remove the tadpoles?
I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Let's just say it's a very personal, very private acquaintance.
Love her then.
I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me.
Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Must we? No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
You don't want to talk about yourself?
I should hope not. Have you ever heard the people who want to talk about themselves? I'm doing you a favor.
Point.
Sweet of you, but don't worry. I'm sure you'll get to know me just fine by traveling together. No need for interrogations just yet.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay, what does he want?
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions? Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
Alright, right.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth? Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders? No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
Complete the power, perish on the road. Do what you want. I'm not concerned. Reach for your weapon. Ooh. Alright.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while outlanders infect us. Sylvanus demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the Grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the Grove forever shrouded.
Alrighty. Next up is... Do we have a quest log? Hello? Ooh. Key rhymes. Let's go find what's his face. Crap, press the wrong button. So this is the campfire, okay. Oh, is this the nice. Supposed to be my Twitch drops. What's this? I got a weird looking head. Damn. Okay. Got some stuff. So take a alright. Good show. So let's start that. Then we got there, we got Gale. Got Shadowhound. And Will. So how do we leave again? You can have a hat. God damn it. Two to 5, 2 to 9. Let's mix coffee. Got some knickers. Nope. Might try the stash. I'll put stuff in it. Let's put this in my knickers. Swede cover. Nice. Right, so where do we leave? Gale is talking to Gale.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may. Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on?
No.
My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. I'll toast to that. The pragmatic in me, however, sees only the silence before the storm. Something to sleep on. We should get some rest.
Alrighty. Who's that? Hey, roguey boy. Can't trust rogues.